Hello and welcome to the unofficial BSHL Senior Hockey League podcast. I'm your host Corey, joined by my co-host Corey.
Hello.
How you doing, bud?
Good. You?
Yeah, good. Opening weekend is behind us. We had a busy one.
Bit yeah.
You have fun?
I did for the most part. Yeah, it was long. Sunday was a marathon.
Yeah, I think Sunday. So Sunday we went to Amherst, and we went to Elspuktuk. So we went to Amherst and came home pretty much. But we went to 2 games, saw 5 periods of hockey. Friday night we were in Miramichi for their home opener.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night we were in Bell Bay for their franchise opener. So
yeah,
really, really good weekend. Corey, let's get into the results. Do you want to? I don't remember how we did it last year. Do you want to do one game at a time and then talk about the game, or do you want to go through all the results and then we'll get day by day?
We'll do a game. Results and game.
Sounds good. Go ahead and get into it.
On Friday, the Miramichi Northmen beat the Bucktooth JCs 3-2 in overtime. The goal scorers: Sam King with 2 goals, Kennedy Gallant with 1 goal, Bryce Milson with 2 assists, and Alex Bernier with 2 assists. Great showing for Miramichi there. Bucktooth, Alex Bradley with 1 goal, Garrett Clark with 1 goal, and Maxime Boudreau with 2 assists. This would have been my game of the week. One game just edged it out, but what a showing by both teams.
Yeah, this was a really good game, really good opening night. Good crowd in Miramichi.
Absolutely.
I just love that rink, man. It's just to be back there for regular season hockey, as much fun as I had the week before seeing a practice. It's just nice to see competitive hockey. It was great to see Jeff Wilson and Grant Donovan out there for the ceremonial face-off. Had a chance to chat with both of them, and
I only saw Grant.
Yeah, I don't know if Jeff stuck around, but I saw Jeff in the back there when I was going to take pictures, and had a chance to thank them both for everything they did for the podcast and their support. And I met some legends of senior hockey there.
Absolutely, Grant Donovan's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and then let's not forget Grant's going to be coaching when his suspension finishes, so he'll be coaching the Miramichi Northmen.
Absolutely.
Puck drop pace was really impressive. I felt for the first game of the year. There's a lot of big hits, some hard hits. No surprise to anyone that it ends up turning into just a goalie battle. Vautour and Collette are just fucking beasts in this league, and they look great out there. Collette made a couple saves that, just stood on his head, and we definitely posted one of them that was insane, but that's not take anything away from Dan Vautour. Dan played a great game as well. Bucktooth pressured hard at times, had some power plays. Miramichi managed to kill off some power plays, and some of those shots were coming pretty good at Dan. Screens, some rebounds. He was just, being Dan Vautour. He's very calm, cool, collected. Just great first game. The person I really want to talk about here is Sam King.
Absolutely.
Holy shit. If I'm a Miramichi
fan, saw that coming.
I mean, I knew he was a skilled guy, but a lot of talk about Phillips, a lot of talk about a lot of people, and they look good, but Sam King, man, came out and just had a heck of a first game and made quite the impression.
I believe he had the first goal and the game-winning goal.
Yeah, fans in Miramichi are talking about him. They're loving him. Miramichi sold, I was talking with one of their volunteers, and they said they sold more season tickets for this season than they have the last 3. So good for them. It's trending in the right direction.
One thing that I did notice is a lot of our friends from the peninsula are making the trip to Miramichi, and they showed me their season tickets. Like the peninsula people, they love their senior hockey, and they are willing to travel to see their senior hockey.
Yeah, for sure. I think we saw some of them in Bell Bay as well. So very cool. I'm glad that they're still getting out, seeing some hockey. It's an addiction, man. Once you start, it's hard to not scratch it.
Yeah.
But good fans. It was a really good crowd that night, and Miramichi came out on top, man. Very impressive.
Yeah. Could have went either way, but I think one of the points that you made is that one single point for Bucktooth could matter
Oh
down
yeah,
the line. Could matter
100%.
big time.
And we'll get more into Bucktush's
Yeah,
weekend, but they've got to be very happy right now, and they've got to be happy with how they played on the road in a tough rink in
absolutely.
Miramichi. You pick up a point, and it could have gone either way. Great game. Saturday, we made the trip to Belle Bay,
Bell
Petit
Bay.
Rocher. What happened on Saturday?
So the Dalhousie Marauders beat La Roque de Belle Bay for Dalhousie. When it rains, it pours. 7-2 win for Dalhousie. Pascal Valcourt with 3 goals. The man's good at hockey, what can I say? Captain Francis Thibault, 1 goal, 3 points. Dawson Stairs, 1 goal, 2 points. Isaac Wilson, 1 goal. Joey Bernard, 1 goal. And JJ Allison, 2 assists. And Eric Fay with 2 assists. Belbay's first ever goal, scored by Luke Williams. He also had an assist, 2 points. And Matt Gray got the other goal. Dalhousie looks fucking terrifying.
Amen, brother. It's our first time at the Petit Rocher Arena, so I'll start there. We miscalculated the drive time. I
That's an understatement.
miscalculated. I miscalculated the drive time. We almost helped them unlock the arena in the morning, where there's not quite that bad, but I think we got there at between 4:30 and 5 or something like that. Doors
Yeah.
only opened at 6:30. Puck drop was at 8. It was we were early, so we'll
The
fix that in
Sankey
the
Barrel
future.
was good, though.
Sankey Barrel was good. Tried to stream. We used some new functionality to have scoreboard and stuff on.
Yeah.
You really like that functionality. You're pretty
I
excited
did.
to use
I
that.
wish I could have used it.
We're hopefully going to be streaming one maybe this weekend. We'll see how it goes. But unfortunately, there was so many people. The internet crashed entirely. Wi-Fi,
we get there, it's freezing. Freezing cold. Like one of the coldest rinks I've ever been to. By the end of the night, I'm taking off my jacket. That's how many people were in that arena. It got so ungodly hot all of a sudden. And just like you love to see it. You love to see it. For Bell Bay, games like this will happen. Slaughterings will happen. I think as the season goes along, I think more guys will get chemistry, like a brand new team. Luke Williams is their star player. He was with the Peninsula last year. How many guys did he play with on this team last year? Like, is there any?
Yeah, 5 or 6 guys came over with them, but
the chemistry will come for this game. It's like trying to teach a toddler how to swim and just tossing him into the deep end. Have fun.
Yeah.
Dalhousie has something. Dalhousie has something to prove this year.
Yeah.
The taste in their mouth from that Game 7 in the semifinals against Elsie, like that first game against Elsie is can't miss.
Oh yeah,
for sure. They are going to try to kill each other.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. I think good senior hockey crowd in Belle Bay.
Yep.
They were they're
Phil the
loud.
50-50 got named.
No, I mean by that point it was a little bit out and they left, but they were into it. They were loud, cheering hits, cheering fights, into the goals. Like it was a fun crowd to be in.
Yep.
Started intense. There was a fight pretty early on. Dalhousie opened the scoring. Belle Bay tied it up at the 20-minute mark. Literally at the 20-minute mark of the first period.
I got a few messages for that one. I got 2 messages. I got messages for 2 goals. Was it in? Was it not? And this is for anybody that's going to message me, that goal was in, that goal wasn't in. This is my answer to you right now. It's plain and as simple as this. Whatever they call on the ice is the right one.
Yeah,
because we don't have no instant replay. We have to go with the referee's discretion. I can't change anybody's. Like there's a goal, a potential goal in Elsie where some fans were behind it. I swear to God, that puck was in. I didn't have a good angle of it. And even if I see the entire puck cross the line and the referee says no goal, guess what? It's no goal. Simple as that. I got messages, and you guys should talk to the league. I don't talk to the league. I'm not the league. I'm a podcaster. Plain and simple.
I think good start to the game. About halfway through the second, The second was pretty even for
Pretty
most
even. It's
part.
around the third.
Yeah, late second, early third, Dalhousie started to take over. I want to say that Mathias Savoie looked phenomenal in net.
Fantastic. Yep.
Man, he got peppered. He made some really good saves. They're going to miss him in Dalhousie.
With Savoy, it's one of those things where, like, are there a few of these shots maybe he should have gotten? Maybe. Like, at least 5 of these 7 goals. There's no chance. It's a weird bounce. There's Pascal Valcourt. Pascal Valcourt knows 2 things: a great Putin and how to put the puck in the net.
I mean,
And
I
he
think he knows
certainly
more than
did that.
that. I think he knows more than that. Come on now.
Yeah, he knows a lot more than that, but those are the 2 best things because vinegar on a Putin is great.
So Bailey Webster, first game with the Marauders, looks like a great fit.
Absolutely.
The Dalhousie defense is impressive. He got some power play time. He made some really nice passes, showed some patience, kind of like stick handling around, making sure he gets an open pass before he sends it. I can see this guy really helping that power play. Not that they need a ton of help. I think Thibault's phenomenal on the power play as well, but Webster looks like a hell of an addition. Dawson Stairs, just looks like a really good senior hockey player. He's into the corners, not scared to battle. Just looks like a solid addition.
Eric Fay, he put up some points.
A couple assists. Yeah, I'm happy. You know, you got to think if you're a Dalhousie fan, this is great. I'm happy for the league. I'm happy for these teams. And then you have all the normal Dalhousie guys. But let's talk about Valcourt for a second. You already brought it up, but at some points, this felt like Dalhousie 2023, 2024. Like they're patient, they're cycling the puck. Like it was, especially in the third, I think they wore down Leroc. And at that point, they just fell into like the Dalhousie style of play, and it was quite dominant. It was
Absolutely.
quite dominant. There's a lot of positives for the Rock, though. I think there's a lot of talent, and up there with maybe the best goalie duo trio in the league. So I think it's going to take them a bit of time to gel. Let's not forget, the Marauders have been playing together for. I mean, this is pretty much the same team from 2 years ago with a few additions, and some of the guys have been playing even longer than that. So I think it's going to take a little bit of line juggling and a little bit of patience for the Rock to get to where they're going to ultimately be. I wouldn't be panicking yet if I'm a Rock fan. It's going to take time to work out those kinks.
Exactly.
But a big plus is that rink and how excited those fans are. If they keep that up and they keep that intensity, that's going to feed those players too.
Absolutely. The people that we met in Petit Rocher, I think it's my first time in Petit Rocher. Had a great experience. You know, was I'm not a fan of 7-2 games or 9-3 games. I like games that are a little more even, like the Miramichi game and the Elsie game against Bucktouche. Those are more my type of game where it's like nonstop. By 7-2 game, by that third period, you're like, all right, let's get this over with. You know, we know the outcome.
That was our game on Saturday. I had a really good time there. Looking forward to getting back to Bell Bay at some point in the next few weeks, next month, something like that. Sunday, we made our way to Amherst, Nova Scotia. Get into it.
The Fredericton Express beat the Amherst Ducks 9-3. What I'm going to mention with the goals and all that, maybe they're true, maybe they're not. We were there for 2 periods and listened to the rest on the car ride home. The website, they need to do better with that website. I'm just saying, like, they got Peter Traynor with 1 goal, and by my count, Adam Crow has three goals, maybe some assists, not sure. The website doesn't have it. Peter Traynor has 1 goal on the website. According to my count, he has 2 goals and 5 points. Ryan Teesink, according to the website, has 1 goal and 5 points. Don't think that's true. Declan Graham, 1 goal, 3 points. David Brewer, 1 goal. Benji Curtis, 1 goal. And for Amherst, Chris Doyle has 2 goals. And Kiefer Lyons with 1 goal.
The Amherst side of that, I think, is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I know Doyle has 1 goal during the game, and then he had on the penalty shot.
No, penalty shot. Yeah, it was a penalty shot. Yeah.
Yeah,
we had 2 fights. No, we had 3 fights.
It was a gritty game, man.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say, like, I love that rink. God, I love that rink. It's
Only negative about that rink is those church seats.
Yeah, they're a little hard on the ass, hard on the back,
Hard
but
on the back. They're
um,
really hard on the back. They like lean forward almost. It's like at such an odd angle. Chicken strips were really good though.
not great food, man. Curly's is so good.
Yeah.
It's also a hard rink to take pictures in sometimes, just the glare off the
Yeah.
glass.
They have a big window where the not where the canteen is. They have this big window, and especially in that this was a 2 p.m. game. So you try to take pictures, and all of a sudden you see the house from across the street in the shot. Not our fault.
Yeah, we got some pretty good ones. So we've been taking. I'm very proud of the quality of the pictures so far this season.
Yeah.
I spent a good chunk of the off season learning how to edit pictures better, how to use my camera better. So credit to you too, Vautour. You're definitely getting better at getting good action shots. You're getting used to it, and it's it's fun. I appreciate that you do that for us, for me,
Yeah.
for us, and for the league.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy taking pictures. I like to be busy at a rink.
It was nice to see the Express play their first game.
Yep.
Great to talk to members of their management team, meet people that we've talked to
Yeah.
but never met in person.
I like their
Um,
jerseys. Their jerseys are very vibrant, like
so
flashy
those are
colors.
not their official game jerseys that they're going to have eventually, but their official game jerseys aren't in yet. So these are nice as anything in the league, though. I love it, man. I love the names. It's very clear, easy to read. They're beautiful. The colors are different. Like that's the key thing for me. Like it's a nice shade of blue. It's a different jersey. Stands out amongst everybody else in the league.
Yeah.
So credit to them. Also, Buck the Duck is back. I was happy to see Buck. I think it adds a little bit to the league, to the teams when you get that mascot there. But come game time, the guys really battled. First half of the game was very much back and forth. Josh Doyle, he got peppered, man.
Yeah.
And on about half of those goals, he was just left out to dry. There's absolutely
Yeah.
nothing he could have done. I'll say going back a few years to 2022, 2023, I loved Josh Doyle. Like just such a consistently good goaltender. And you saw that again on Sunday. The score is not reflective of the game that he played, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. It was a good game, though. It's another one of those. I mentioned this a few weeks ago, maybe even just last week. Like, if Fredericton doesn't make a deep playoff push, like at least make it to the finals, there are questions that need answers because this team is nearly flawless.
Yeah. I
They
think
looked so good.
their dominance here, I think they just wore the Ducks down,
Yeah.
much like Dalhousie did with Bell Bay by the third period. Man, the Ducks were out of her. But yeah, they're so good, man, so good. It comes down to Brewer, Crow, and Trainer for me.
Yep.
It's the chemistry from those guys. Like so hard to play against
I
them.
mean, we could still call them the Doketown line, but I don't think they're all playing together because I think Trainer and Crow are with T-Sync, I believe.
Yeah. Still though, those three guys are just year in, year out, man. They're hard workers, great players. Yeah, Ryan T-Sync played good. He looked good. This is such a talented team offensively. I do have some notes here. The guys that really stood out for me, I want to say Josh Simpson is back. Great to see Simpson out there. He's another guy who, going back a couple of years, really stood on his head a lot for the River Valley Lumberjacks. And yeah, very, very impressive player. Some guys that I didn't know coming into this game very well, like McCarthy Paul, who I wasn't really aware of, hadn't really seen him play much, moves well, makes good passes, has good composure. I'm looking forward to seeing that guy a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, defensively, he looked fantastic. Absolutely
for sure.
fantastic.
I don't know. It's
I like one thing I do like is the hustle of Benji Curtis. There's a reason he's the captain.
not for sure.
Benji never stops, and he has the first goal in franchise history. So
Chris Doyle looked pretty good. Couple goals.
absolutely,
A little dominant. There was a huge hit laid by Van Weinsberg that he
Yeah.
pretty much just threw someone into the boards. It was
It
wild.
was Peter Trainer. Peter
Yeah.
Trainer flew.
And then Trainer skated to the bench with a smile on his face. Like,
Yeah.
yep, that was something.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I love senior hockey. Doyle, that penalty shot, Doyle scored this beautiful little backhand through the legs thing that was pretty impressive. But Fredericton home opener coming up this Saturday night. Elspachtuck making the trip to Fredericton. Express fans, you got to get out there, man. Support this team. It's going to be some stellar hockey. So if you don't already, please follow that page and get some tickets. We're looking forward to being there on Saturday. We're looking forward to seeing everybody.
Absolutely.
Like Corey said, we left for the third period to make our way to Elspachtuck, but we were able to listen to the game. Shout out to the Fundy Fun Factory for streaming it. I know they had a couple issues on their website side, so they had to pivot and stream the game on Facebook.
So
we know exactly what that feels like. It's a shitty feeling. I think, show them some grace. When they went over to Facebook, their quality was phenomenal. Play-by-play, the camera quality was so friggin' good. And I got to have a chat with those guys, and super nice guys. So they sold a lot more streams than they were expecting to. Yeah. And I think, it's something that we've been advocating for a long time, that we'd love to see a paid streaming service in this league, because the hockey's too darn good not to be able to share it with people.
Absolutely. And, it's a good problem to have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think people will be willing to pay to watch this at home, and hopefully someday we get to a point where the league can monetize live streams and just make it a little more easily accessible for people that can't always make it to the rink. And you think about people, if you're a single parent and you can't get to the rink, if you're feeling under the weather, if you don't have a drive, if you have mobility issues, like there's a lot of people that would love to watch this hockey that can't get to a rink. So hopefully someday we'll be able to, because if it keeps growing like this, my God, it's unreal.
Streaming is the way of the future. We need to get with it.
I think we need to get there, but also find a way to make sure that the games get streamed and the league can make a revenue and the teams can make a revenue, because there's an awful lot of money being spent on players. My God, it's unreal.
Absolutely.
So as I said, we made our way to Elspachtuck for the next game. Hawks JCs. Is there anything better than Hawks JCs on opening weekend? My God, what a treat.
This was my game of the week. And I'm going to go through the results, and I'm going to explain to you why this was my game of the week.
All right.
So, the Bucktooth JCs beat the Elspachtuck Hawks 3-2. For the JCs, Matthew Newcomb, Julian Hebert, and Alex Bradley, all with one goal. For the Elspachtuck Hawks, Vincent Delaurier and Jeremy Hanna, both with one goal. Hawks fans, pardon my French, left that game not upset that the Hawks lost, but very, very excited with the way the Hawks played. The Hawks had 14 skaters. There's no way this should be 3-2. This should be like the game in Amherst or the game in Petit Rocher. This should have been like a 7-2, 8-2, 9-2. The Hawks really held their own, shorthanded. There are some suspensions and everything. And
suspensions, and then they had some guys that some weren't there. I mean, the 14 guys is tough. Yeah, for anybody.
I think a few bright spots for Elsie. Vincent Delaurier. I'd never seen this guy play. Holy fuck, this guy was really good. And one thing that you mentioned to me, where you were like, "That's a heart and soul guy." Right at the end of the game, the Hawks are trying to tie this thing, and he shoots the puck, hits the crossbar. He looks skyward.
Yeah.
And he goes,
heartbroken that didn't go in.
Heartbroken that didn't go in.
This is his first game as a Hawk.
First game as a Hawk.
How do you already care that much? Yep. I respect that a lot. Yeah, I think
absolutely.
He's a great pickup.
Capriati.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did this guy come from?
Europe. He played in Europe last year. Really,
everybody that was around me, I was down taking pictures. Every time he'd make a stop, they just turned to me like, "Where did they get this guy?"
He's really good. Yeah,
he's really good. And the JCs. What can you say about like the JCs are in a spot right now where they had their first two games on the road, and the only thing they couldn't leave with is that extra point. 3 points in two away games. That's insane.
And now they sit in first place in the league.
Yep.
Now,
I
granted,
don't.
they've played 2 games. Nobody else has played 2 games, but they're
Yeah.
still sitting in first place right now.
Yep. This is my game of the week because there's nothing. These two teams bring out the hockey fan in me. Just every time there was a big save from either side, it got a reaction out of me. It's not often you'll get a reaction out of me.
I agree.
Usually calm and cool.
I
but
cheered
they
some
get a
saves
reaction.
on both sides. I cheered a couple hits on both sides. Like, that's the nice thing about doing what we do. I'm just cheering for good hockey. I'm happy for both teams. The Hawks, I'm impressed that they were able to keep up with the JCs. They were definitely shorthanded. Can't wait to see what the Hawks look like with more of a full roster.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up a couple other people that you didn't really go into detail about, but there's some longtime Hawks. Danik Crate played
Absolutely.
a hell of a two-way game.
Mhm.
He got some good chances offensively. He drew the attention of the JC's defenders away from other people, some forwards that gave them a little bit more space, and that's the Danik that we've seen in the past. You know, when he's at his best, he's stick handling, he's making guys cover him a little bit closer. He opens up some space down low, or he'll skate around somebody, and then suddenly somebody's behind him, and you've got a really nice scoring chance down low. So
Yeah.
I think Crate played some classic Crate, we're going to call that.
Absolutely.
And then
Cratezilla.
I just want to say Mac fucking Brown. Played probably the best game I've seen him play in the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, he looked like he's a forever Hawk.
Oh yeah, man.
So to me, seeing him really want this, man, that's encouraging if you're a Hawks fan. Because he played like the cup was on the line. This is game one.
Yeah, Mac's just like the nicest guy you'll ever meet too.
Yep.
Like, I genuinely like Mackenzie Brown as a human being is just a good dude. And seeing him out there playing hard and just moving around guys, stick handling well, skating well, looking great, makes me happy for the Hawks, makes me happy for this league. But man, they were tied late. JCs were pressuring hard, managed to get a goal. And then the Hawks took like the best timed timeout in the history of senior hockey. I don't know. They were like down and out. They were having a hard time skating. They looked exhausted. They took that timeout, and then suddenly the Hawks came back rejuvenated, and they started to put pressure on the JCs. That's when that shot went off the crossbar and up out of play that you mentioned. I think phenomenal defense play by Buck Tush. I'm really, really impressed with Garrett Clark. He's not fancy. He's not a fancy guy, but he makes really, really good first passes out of the zone. He's composed. He looks good on defense. Tommy Bizzle looked good. Looks like he's trying to find where he fits in. Dudepo, I think, as well, just adjusting to being a JC, adjusting to new defensive partners. Clark's really impressed me, though.
One guy that's impressed me for the JCs is Alex Bradley.
Alex Bradley, I have him down here as well.
Two goals in 2 games. And I was talking with their medical guy, Dan.
Yep.
And he was telling me, like, watch that Alex Bradley guy. Just watch him. Proved me wrong. Or proved me right, I guess.
The other thing I want to say about the JCs, like, credit to Salvis and everybody over there, Jeanette, everybody that's done the work to get this team together. They had a weakness last year. That weakness was defense. This year they've added 3 phenomenal defensemen.
Absolutely.
And they didn't cut a bunch of defensemen. Malcolm Arson was naturally a forward. He played D last year. Now they've got a deeper D. They get to move Malcolm up front. He's playing great up front. Malcolm's looked really well. Or looked really good. Looked really well. Both. You look well and good. Congrats, Malcolm. But he's looked really good up there up front, and that defense on the JCs is looking as good as I've ever seen it. Like you said, they come out 3 out of 4 points in 2 games, both on the road. There's still 10 games to be played at home in the JK.
Yep.
The one thing that I will say is this Sunday, the
I
Fredericton
cannot wait.
Express, the Fredericton Express, make the trip to Bucktush. I don't know, man. Walk there, roll there, crawl there. You need to be at this game. Sell this place out. This is a treat to see players of this caliber on every team. Nobody should be panicking right now. It's early season. The Ducks are going to figure it out. The Rock are going to figure it out. But man, I am excited to see these two powers in this league go head to head.
Agreed. I think we're discussing what we're doing for next week. We're not 100% sure because week one was quite the workout.
Yeah, we pushed, but we're known for that. We love to push. We'll see what we're doing. There's talk that we might stay home on Friday night, grab that Fundy stream, and watch the Ducks there. I mean, they're charging $5 for a stream, and
Yeah.
I get to watch it while sitting at home in some sweats and a t-shirt while eating a GK's Donair. Like, I'm picturing this, and I'm like, this sounds kind of lovely. So the Fundy Fun Factory are going to be streaming again this Friday. Again, I think they had some issues with their stream early yesterday, and then they pivoted to Facebook. We know how it feels when stuff happens. Stuff happens. The fact that they then pivoted, figured it out, got Facebook, and it worked out. I have a lot of confidence these guys are going to do really well on Friday. We might end up in Amherst. I mean, I'm not going to say we're not, but we are making the trip to Fredericton on Saturday. We are going to be in Bucktush on Sunday. And for my other job, I do have to work all day Saturday. So we might skip the Amherst game on Friday night and watch the Fundy stream, but shout out to the Fundy Fun Factory again, because they're doing a great job, and I think I'm looking forward to seeing their stream. So if we do choose to stay home, it's because we're going to be able to pay $5. Like, really, what a deal!
Like, I'm leaning towards that more.
Yeah, for sure, me too. I think just with my day that I have on Saturday, but we'll see what happens. I think I'd like to watch a stream and sit at home, but ultimately, I just want to watch senior hockey. Absolutely. I've never seen the league in this shape. And again, I give a lot of credit to the president of the league, Roger Brunn. I give credit to all the VPs. I give credit to the teams, man. And obviously I think we've played a role in this as well, in promoting this league and helping build it up. But none of this happens. We're not here without the league. We're not here without the teams. So credit to them. Thank you for supporting us. And I can't believe we're here. This was the biggest opening weekend that we've ever had for this.
Yeah,
podcast.
by far.
So we had about 750,000 views between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on our Facebook page. 400,000 yesterday alone. So thank you to everybody that follows us. Thank you for your support. Ultimately, our goal is to put a spotlight on this league, put a spotlight on these players, because this is phenomenal hockey, and we're getting to watch it in our own backyards. So get out there, enjoy it. Thank you again to everybody.
Yeah.
Corey,
I think
we got to... Oh, go ahead.
We got a few more things before we hit...
No, I wasn't calling it. I was getting ready to throw to the players of the week.
We're going to do that in a second. I just want to give a little shout out here. This is personally for me. In Amherst, I finally got to meet Jamie Haley.
Oh, that was cool.
Jamie Haley.
I have that picture.
You have that picture. So Jamie Haley... I believe he started as a wrestling fan and through us found the BSHL. Sunday was his first BSHL game. He's planning to go on more. He went there wearing my Maritime Warrior t-shirt. Thank you, Jamie, for that. But the fact that he started watching senior hockey because of us, there's some pride there on both of us that, we introduced something special to someone that's pretty awesome. So shout out to Jamie Haley.
I think it's easy for us to talk highly of senior hockey because it means so much to us.
Yeah.
I genuinely love senior hockey. So I'm really happy that some people are finding senior hockey through us. And man, if they do find it through us, then they're in for a friggin' treat.
Yeah. And Jamie Haley wearing that Maritime Warrior t-shirt. Buy the t-shirt, ProWrestlingTees.com. Cheap plug.
What else you got, Motor?
Players of the week, and I think we're all in agreement here. Forwards, Pascal Valcourt, Peter Traynor, Adam Crow. On D, Francis Thibault, Garrett Clark. Goalie of the week, the one, the only, Alex Collette.
I'm in agreement with you. I want to give a special shout out to Bradley. I think he barely misses making the cut as a forward.
Sam King.
Sam King barely misses making the cut as a forward. We both had some discussions about them, but this is where we're going for week 1. And man, what a week 1 it was.
Absolutely.
Week 2 is right around the corner, baby.
Baby.
What else we got? Oh, we're done.
I got nothing. Right. Well, game of the week, are we in agreement? Buck to Chelsea?
I don't know for an agreement. I really enjoyed that Miramichi game too. I think I give a slight edge to Buck to Chelsea because of that rivalry.
Yep. To me, I don't know. I struggled with this one, man. I really did. Because I think the final moments was so intense in LC that was the tipping point for me. That's where I gave it. But if you're listening to this and you're like, nope, Miramichi Buck Touche gets the win, I'm not going to disagree. Like someone messaged me and was like, Fredericton and Amherst, that's game of the week. It's a 9-3 win for Fredericton. That's not a game of the week. That's a slaughtering. You know, I like games that are like pretty close and that are engaging, you know.
Yeah.
So that to me, it's a Bucktouche LC. Miramichi Bucktouche, you're not wrong if you pick that one. But for me personally, Bucktouche LC.
All right, Corey. I think that's all we have for this week. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you at the rink.
Take care. All right. I'm here with my guest, Sam King, brand new to the BSHL. 2 goals tonight. How was your first experience in the BSHL?
It was great. I mean, I didn't know what to expect coming in, but I mean, the boys battled pretty hard, and I think we found a way. Good teams found a way to make it happen.
Big crowd reaction here. 2 big goals in overtime against a rival JCs. What can you expect from this season?
I think we got a pretty good group. We got a lot of talent up and down the lineup, a lot of new faces, so I think we'll just keep working out the kinks here this season and make it happen.
What do you have to say to the Northman fan?
I'm excited to be part of the team, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Thank you for the interview, and best of luck this year.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I should say you're probably more of a team-first guy than anything, but how's it feel to contribute like that as a rookie in the Northman?
Yeah, that's a great first game, right? I haven't played a contact hockey game in over a year now, so I mean, good to get my legs back under me and get going. So it's good to get a couple in the net.
Certainly wouldn't have noticed it tonight that you've been a year off.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
What are you going to do to build this, keep rolling?
I think
19 games to go for the playoffs.
Yeah, 19 games ago. I mean, there's a lot of guys I think that are just getting back into shape here. So I mean, I think we'll just keep getting better as the season goes on.
Yeah. That's good. Thanks a lot, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Take care.
All right, I have as my guest right now the winner of the game, Dan Vautour, goaltender for the Miramichi Northmen. Big win in overtime. How does it feel?
Feels great. I think you could have went either way that game. It was goalies battle. Colette played great. We had a lot of chances. They had a lot of chances, and just one unfortunate bounce, and they went in. So
Sam King, 2 big goals, overtime win. What do you have to say to the fans about the new players here in the Northman territory?
Oh, he's a pro player. I knew coming into the season he would have been. He was going to be one of our best forwards in the team. So it helps Bryce a lot to get that role in the first line going.
Absolutely. What do you have to say to the Northman fan? They saw you win a cup last year. They're looking for a second one. What do you have to say?
Well, we're going to come out battling every game, and we're going to obviously try to win every game. We're not going to win every game, but we got 1 goal, and we're going to try to go back-to-back.
The man with the best last name in the league, Dan Vautour. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with my guest, Alex Collette. Big game tonight. Didn't go your way, but you did leave with 1 point. How do you feel?
Not bad overall. I mean, we came here a little short-staffed. We had an early injury, so even more short-staffed. Boys battled hard. Getting a point on the road is always big. I mean, winning would have been sweeter, but, you know, we come out of here with a point. We can't really complain.
Your GM always calls you Brick Wall Collette, and you made some unbelievable saves tonight. What do you have to say to the JC's fan that really see you as the best goalie in the league? And in my opinion, you are the best goalie in the league.
I mean, I appreciate the support. They're always cheering me on whenever I make one of those, you know, not supposed to make saves. I mean, it happens. It's just sometimes you get the opportunity and it goes your way. Sometimes you don't. I mean, it is what it is. But always giving it my all, never giving up on the puck, and sometimes it comes out pretty cool, pretty sweet.
LC and Bucktouche and LC this Sunday. What can fans expect?
I don't know. We didn't really get a lineup out. We'll see. I mean, I'm ready to go. I feel great. Can't complain with the start of the season we had. So we kind of like getting tough games, gets us going quick, and we'll kind of raring to get going again.
Best of luck this season.
Thanks, Corey.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here with Pascal Valcourt. Big night tonight in Petit Rocher. The hat trick, you just keep lighting up the league. How do you feel right now?
It was fun. Lots of new teammates tonight. Home opener here in Bell Bay, and lots of people came to see them, so that was a lot of fun. And it's the new guys, man. I mean, they were everywhere tonight on the ice for us. Looking at Webster, looking at Foy, looking at Stairs, and all the other guys that were there, man. They just made it easy for the rest of us. It's fun to see the team coming up, play a good first game like that. Most of us was our first time together, and it's a good look for the rest of the season, I think.
I think so as well. And not only the team, but the fans were here. You heard the horns. What do you have to say to the Dalhousie fans that follow you everywhere?
I mean, I might be biased, but they're the best in the league. They follow. They bring the air horns, man. We took 2 steps on the ice today, and they already had the horns blasting. So for us, it feels like we're at home everywhere, man. They make us. They bring the energy out of us, and we want to make them proud. And we're excited for our home opener next week in Dalhousie. So
I think we will be there, and it's like I say on the podcast, Pascal Valcourt is kind of good at hockey. Thank you for the interview.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, I'm here with Joey Bernard. Big night here. You got the opening goal. How do you feel in Petit Rocher?
We feel good today. We feel we had what we wanted, and I think everybody played good. Everybody gave everything we had, and a good start to the season. Good way to get the jitters out of the way.
Absolutely. As you heard the air horns, the Dalhousie fans, they follow you guys everywhere. What do you have to say to the Dalhousie Nation?
Oh, we like them. We say thank you. We appreciate that. We big support like that, especially when it came close. We hear that. Just so you guys notice, we do hear that on the ice, and it's fun to have that everywhere.
Home opener next week. I'm sure you're excited for that. What can fans expect?
Same thing as this, but double it. I mean, we're ready. We're ready to rumble. We're ready to dump pucks, hit the bodies, and we're gonna go out all the way.
One of the best guys in the league, Joey Bernard. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you guys.
All right, Corey from the podcast, joined by Garrett Clark. Garrett, 2 tough road games this weekend. Came away with 3 points. Can't complain with that. Talk to me about your weekend.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you start the season on the road, you're kind of going into it a little tough, and you're playing the defending champion at home for the first game, so it's a good measuring stick for us, and I'm happy with what I saw from the guys. We grinded out 3 out of 4, and we're excited to go back home next week and show our home fans what we're all about.
Gary, new to the BSHL this year, as your first 2 games in the league. What do you think about the caliber of play, and what's your first impressions of this league?
Well, you know what? I didn't know a lot about the league, as you know, coming into it. But seeing what every team has done this year with signings and the caliber, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, it's fast hockey, it's physical, and just looking forward to the next couple games and see what the rest of the season brings.
It's the last couple of games. We were there for both games, watching you play. Obviously, keep an eye on the new guys to learn your style. Defensive-minded defenseman for sure, with a little bit of an offensive upswing. Talk to me about what the JC's fans can expect from you.
Well, like you said, I like to stay defensive. I don't know if it's by choice or I'm just getting older and slower and realizing I can't get up and down the ice as well as I used to. But, I was always an offensive D-man growing up, and bit of a liability defensively, didn't take a lot of pride in it, and I knew if I wanted to play a long time, I'd have to clean up my game in my zone. So I just try to play tough and good first pass and just do whatever I can for the guys every night. It might not be pretty all the time, but I'm a gamer and I'll do whatever it takes to win. So
I can tell you from our side, man, impressive weekend. Welcome to the BSHL, Garrett Clark.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, Corey from the podcast, I'm here with Ryan Salvis. Ryan, 2 road games to start the season. It's never an ideal situation. You came out with 3 points in 2 games. How you feeling about that?
Overall, feeling great about the weekend. Like you said, 2 road games against 2 really good teams. Everyone knows Miramichi is a tough place to play, but to go to OT and then at that point, it's just kind of like one shot can make a difference. So, yeah, first weekend, both road games, to get 3 points, very happy. And we saw a lot of really good things from our group, so we're pretty happy.
Let's talk about one of those new faces. I just talked to Garrett Clark. He's impressed me this weekend. He's looking good, solid, good defenseman with a little offensive upside. Talk to me about Clark and how you feeling about him 2 games in.
Yeah, Clarkie's got a great presence on the back end. Obviously, look at him; he's a big boy. He's got a nice long stick. So in terms of defending, he covers a lot of area. Very, very poised with the puck. So we've had a few really nice additions on the back end, and you can see that we're breaking that puck out of our zone a lot better than last year. So that's a big positive.
Home opener next weekend. You excited?
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. Sundays in Bucktouche are always fun.
All right, thanks, Elvis.
All right, thank you.
Go Green Bay?
Yes, sir. Let's go Packers.